So we're talking about the crypto cycle today. I've mentioned the crypto cycle a couple of times in previous videos, but never really went into much detail about it. So I'm gonna sort of walk through the crypto cycle and the psychology behind it and stuff like that. So if we look at Bitcoin, that's sort of the start of any cycle. So cycles go around in 4 years. We've got one in 2016, one in 2020, and now we're coming up to the end of 2024. We're probably going to see another cycle. So what happened in 2016, 2020? Have a look. So if we switch to the candles, you can see 2018, well, towards the end of 2017. So the crypto cycle started around here because we had an increase from like 400, 300 area, even a 200 in 2015, and within the space of a year we'd managed to soar up to like nearly 1,700, highs of 977 in December 2016. So that was the first proper start of the crypto cycle, and sort of we had one back here as well, 2012 I suppose, 2012 going into 2013. So anyway, every 4 years Bitcoin was sort of the biggest thing going on. I mean, it's still the biggest thing going on now, but it was the most known cryptocurrency back then. Cryptocurrencies were still fairly new. Dogecoin existed. Dogecoin's existed since 2013, but Bitcoin had its first, well, technically second big spike in 2016, and you can see that in 2017 we had this other big spike, and I'll go back to that later as to why it's sort of like that. And you can see in 2020, big spike going into 2021. And what you'll notice is with the other coins, so like going from Bitcoin to Ethereum to like meme coins, high cap, like Dogecoin, then going into like Shiba Inu, and then going into Dogelon Mars. They stagger off each other in terms of time, and back in 2016 we had a lot of lag after the start of the cycle, so we didn't start properly moving until sort of like August time, mid-year, the following year. 2020 was a bit faster. We started moving right towards the end of 2020, and actually, the start of 2021, and then 2024 one's come around. We're in 2023, and we started moving right at the start of 2024, and we've been moving since. So now if we have a look at, say, Ethereum. Where is Ethereum? In the gecko there is. So you got max again, candles. So again, 2016 going into 2017, Ethereum was behind. This was Jan 2018 was the peak. 2020 again, so sort of right at the end of 2020 again, and then we saw a big rally in the beginning of 2021. And this cycle, granted, Ethereum has been a bit slow to the mark, but we have seen, a big push, a big bull run up here still. But we haven't seen Ethereum's bull run yet, which is why I've tried to stress this in the video that I made before. But we're in the very start of the cycle. Bitcoin has just hit all-time highs. It might have a little bit more to go before it starts settling down, and then what you'll see is people will start to exit the Bitcoin market, take their profits, and then they'll funnel them into the next set of crypto. So it goes sort of Bitcoin, Ethereum, larger caps, lower caps of the majors. Then it goes to altcoins with the larger caps first, going down to the lower cap altcoins, and this money cycles through it, not just because that's the natural way of the crypto cycle. It's psychology involved in it. Is people take their money from Bitcoin because it's the first to react, it's the first to show a bull run, and naturally when bull runs reach all-time highs, that's a lot of people's take profits, people that might have been holding for years, or people that just punted this time and got lucky. People will want to take profits, and that can cause chain reactions because the market reacts off of everyone. So people will funnel their money out of there, put it into Ethereum, so on, down to Dogecoin, down to Shiba, and eventually down to Elon. It's not to say that these, say for example the low cap altcoins, it's not to say that they can't have their bull run prior, because it just honestly depends on the circumstance of its sort of social media presence at the time, its utility at the time. Other things can affect it, but in terms of this crypto cycle, that's the timescale of how things work, where the large sums of money come from, where they funnel to, and in what scale and in what order. So they go Bitcoin, money goes to Ethereum, and granted, less and less money each time, because some people will take their profits from Bitcoin. It's the start, that some people will invest in altcoins and meme coins without investing in Bitcoin. That's fine, but the majority of the market right now will be in Bitcoin. When the majority of the market decides that they are ready to take profit, or a large portion of the market decides they're ready to take profit, that's going to cause chain reaction. The Bitcoin price is going to plummet. It's not going to, it probably won't reach all-time lows. It definitely won't reach all-time lows. I don't think it's going to hit any lower than a 30% drawdown, if I'm perfectly honest with you, because there's too much utility involved in Bitcoin right now. There's so much speculation in the market to do with going full crypto in America. It is definitely going to take a hit, and naturally people will sometimes just take their profit and run. But in human nature, we always want more. So, and big businesses will do this. They'll take their money from Bitcoin that they've made, they'll put it in the next one, Ethereum, then they'll put it in the next one, say Dogecoin, and then they'll put it in the next one, these higher cap altcoins, and then the next lower cap altcoins. Not everyone's going to do that, but a lot of the market does, which is why people who sometimes don't do that, or big market movers that don't do that, if they see a large influx in volume in an altcoin, they might have a punt at it. But yeah, this is just how the market works. That's not an entirely accurate example, but this is how it works. The market reacts off of everyone. I'll get the next one up. Let's go to Dogecoin. Everyone at the moment is panicking like fuck. I see it on Reddit. I find it hilarious. And I know we've all been in that situation. There's a lot of people that might be new to trading this year. There's people that are new to trading every fucking day. But I find it funny sometimes reading the Reddit posts. Like, oh, I think this is game over. Like, we've had a fucking giant green candle, the start of our bull run. Do you really expect you're going to have no form of drawdown? You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that we're going to start plummeting. We may well. You know what I mean? That's the uncertainty of the financial markets. You never know whether it's going to go up or down 100%, but you can make educated guesses. And honestly, people need to zoom out when they look at shit like this, because you look at the 24-hour, people are going, oh my god, fucking hell, I'm going to lose everything. It's barely even that much of a drop. Like, if you compare it to the grand scheme of things, it's fuck all. Same with Dogelon. Let's go to Shiba next. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just going to keep rolling. So, yeah, Dogelon. We've been around for... Oh, this isn't Dogelon. So, Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu was created, I think it was created the same year as Dogelon, but before. So it's slightly older than Dogelon. But you can, if to be honest, I thought the chart was the same a minute ago. If we have a look, Dogelon Mars. There you go. So April 21. What was this? I don't think it goes back that far. So yeah, if you look at Dogelon Mars and Shiba side by side, they don't look that different. Bollocks, what have I done here? Yeah, if I put them both to line charts, you can actually see it slightly better. They both had an incredibly similar pattern, but Shiba has a much larger market cap. You can see we've got 14 billion of a market cap on on Shiba. So if you look at Elon, for example, we've only got 100 million, right? Look back here. Let me look at Dogelon. You could, say this is it or this is it, but that looks very similar to me. And you could argue all sorts of things, but Shiba Inu really start off at absolute jack shit. Damn, imagine getting in. Oof. Painful day, volume of £13.37. So yeah, we've seen a massive peak on Shiba before. So there's nothing to say that we're not going to see a big peak on Dogelon. You know what I mean? It's going to happen. It's bound to happen. I really don't see a possibility where we don't see at least like a 5 billion market cap at the minimum, possibly a 10. But we could have, if we look at Dogelon and Shiba, Dogecoin and Shiba. Dogecoin's reached I think like 90 billion before. Shiba's reached 19 billion. If we go somewhere in the mid regions of that, looking at like 40 billion, which would be about a 300x. It all just depends on what your sort of game plan is, what your risk to reward is in this game, because you've got to play risk and reward with your crypto investments as well. Obviously, if you're long on something, if you have part of your investment that you're just going to keep for many years, that's fine. But if you're sort of trading this, not day trading, I mean, people can day trade these coins, but I would say sort of swing trading, then have your risk to reward. So where are you going to exit at? It's not really it. I'll go through it again. So just a quick recap of what we've spoke about. So every 4 years we have a cycle. We start with Bitcoin. People invest. Institutions invest. Big rich bastards invest. Governments invest. And once it has a big peak, and you can see here, there's a natural trend. Psychology suggests in many historic charts that we're going to see some form of decline in Bitcoin in the near future. It's not going to be massive. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be anything more than 30% of a drop. But that 30% on it's at 2 trillion of a market cap now. A 30% decrease in that is 600 billion. So 600 billion flooding the market that could cause, I wouldn't say chaos, but that could cause a massive influx of big moves throughout the entire crypto market. Again, starting with Ethereum after Bitcoin, moving on to higher cap meme coins or like XRP. You're gonna see big moves in them sorts of areas. Shiba Inu, higher cap altcoin, gonna move to there. Gonna see some pumps in these areas, and then moving down to the lower cap or fair cap altcoins like Dogelon Mars. And these are the ones where if they hit, they can make you some real money, because if you if you had a fucking 10 billion market cap from here, that's 100x just from this alone. So if you're gonna play the game right in crypto, then set yourself up for it. Go through the different cryptos. If you've missed Bitcoin now, get into something similar to Ethereum, but also set yourself up for these lower cap altcoins, because although the lower cap altcoins are at the end of the cycle, there's nothing to say that they won't move before then, because the market can be unpredictable sometimes, and it depends on social media presence, the utility, like I mentioned earlier. So, set up your safer investments. Go through the cycle in order: Bitcoin, Ethereum, high cap, low cap, high cap altcoins, low cap altcoins, and there's some serious money to be made. I saw a post on Facebook or something. It was like, if you don't become a millionaire this cycle, you're a fucking idiot. I don't think that's true, obviously. Like, not everyone has the money or the facilities to put down enough money in order to make them a millionaire. Yeah, there's some people with crazy stories that make millions out of £10 invested in some random crypto, but that's pure luck. I'm talking about just trading crypto generally. You could make yourself a nice 100x if you wanted to, or if you did your research properly in your market, if you did your market analysis correct. I'll go into more detail on the sort of cheat code to the 100x in the next video, but that's pretty much it for today. I'll just quickly do a rundown of Dogelon. We're sat at 101 million weekly candle. I'll go on to the actual live chart, show you that. Oh, I'm not doing this again. For some reason, every time I click here, it goes to like these numbers, and I have to literally scroll out for fucking ages. I'm not doing that, so this is all you're getting today. I don't think that 24-hour trading volume's updated since the last video, so, but if it has, 7.3 million. Anyway, that's the video today. I just thought I'd go into a bit more depth about the crypto cycle. Yeah, it's all down to the psychology of the market, and to be honest, at the moment I can see a shakeout. Big institutions that are buying into certain coins are using their larger position sizes to try and shake the market out of the positions they have, so they can buy in at slightly cheaper prices, and reap the rewards of that. So just hold strong. If you've got a coin that you believe in, but you've invested money you're willing to lose, don't fucking sell it. Don't sell it because you're trying to get shaken out. Keep your fucking bag and hold it until you're in profit. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.